I'm Joey.
Carleen.
And I'm Pete. And this is Triple the Nonsense.
Woo!
What was that?
I'm tired, man.
No, today was my last day. Deliriously tired.
Fair.
Yeah.
I still have 3 more.
Like this is how tired I was. I started my day off. When I walked out the door, there was a pot, like a plant pot by the door that I did not put there. I did not put that pot there. It was a surprise pot with plants in it. And as I was startled for no reason, I overreacted. I kind of yelled a little bit. Wasn't ready for the pot to be there. There is a nice person walking by, just going on a walk in the morning, right in front of my house when that happened. So I'm there yelling at plants as someone walks by the house, and I was like, "Hi." And then I found out what happened was one of my coworkers and I were talking about plants a couple of days ago, and his friend has this plant that he calls an alien plant because it looks really cool. And I was like, "Oh, cool." He's like, "Yeah, it's good for shade." I was like, "I kind of need some shade plants." And so he just dropped some off at my house this morning on the way to work.
Neat.
Yeah. So, but being
Welcome
scared
to
of a
plant
pot,
educational nonsense.
we didn't. This was not plant out this way.
Okay. I'm still not convinced that story's real because after the tomfoolery you pulled on me not that long ago, I'm still mad.
That was a solid joke.
No, you had everybody.
Whatever.
You had Joey and I convinced.
That was the plan. I did it with a serious face, so you guys would be like, "Oh, this must be a real thing." And then
nobody's going to take you seriously anymore when it comes
take
to
me seriously.
Women.
Nobody should take me seriously.
Or just anything. I don't even think your name's Pete.
It says it on the bottom. It says it right there at the bottom.
It's Peter.
You've been lying the whole time.
I have been, yeah. So, and I don't even have a dog. It's a fake one.
Is Toast not there?
He's never been here.
Oh, I hate you.
No, he's literally like, here's him pulling on the rope toy while I keep him quiet.
Got it. Anyways, welcome to Triple the Nonsense. Wow, we're ending season 1. More like ending season fun. I'll see myself out.
We like jokes here. We're cool with that.
We do like jokes. It's all good. Well, we heard about Pete's morning. Carleen, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Living that summer life.
Yeah, you've been on summer for like a month. It's not fair.
No,
3 days.
Hold on. I want to say less than 2 weeks. I've been on summer.
In my teacher brain, that's a month.
That's
That's so much free time.
That's so much rest.
I'm kind of going stir crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, that's fair.
You know what would occupy some of your time and can make you a little stir crazy?
I don't want to hear it right now.
Little
this isn't what this episode's about.
Little puppy dog, little puppy dog.
A little bit of yip yip, a little bit of yap yap.
A little bit of bark bark, a little bit of sniff sniff.
Little belly rubs.
A little bit of toss the ball.
Little butt scratchies. No more stir crazy.
No more stir crazy.
Are solved.
No. Not right
disapproving look.
But like Joey said, we are wrapping up season 1. Never did I think we would get to this point.
You say that. Why don't you have faith in us?
I had no doubts we would.
That is such a lie, Pete.
When did I say we're not going to finish this out?
You don't remember.
I don't, but I don't think I ever felt that way.
I don't think he did either. I think you're the only one who hates this podcast.
Dang.
I don't hate it. Don't put words in my mouth.
Wow.
You just put words into Pete's mouth.
Yeah. Rude.
All right, moving on.
Well, maybe you should put them in my mouth because they're a lie and I'm a liar. Maybe that's why.
I mean,
exactly. There we go.
Maybe.
I'm not awake enough to process any of that, but it's cool. Great.
Oh, man.
Well, anyways, Pete is the one for once Actually, we said that many times. Pete this time has a plan and
Yeah.
actually has structure for this episode. I went into it being
I wrote
like
notes
stream
down.
of nonsense. Great. Pete has a plan. So Pete can take control and
Cool.
he's going to be in charge of running this last episode as I continue to talk. I'll shut up now. Go ahead, Pete.
All right. Well, Joey, I'm going to ask you, what are your summer plans?
That's a great question. My summer plans, like I've talked about extensively on this podcast, is theater camp starts in like a week and a half. I'm so excited. I'm going to over the summer 3 weddings, one of which I'm officiating. I'm seeing wow, my brain just forgot how to function. Because I'm seeing Harry Styles in New York in August, and I don't know how I'm gonna survive
Only
that
thing you're
experience.
thinking about.
Because I waited for like an hour constantly refreshing the Ticketmaster page to get tickets that weren't $1,000 each. Don't worry, they weren't. But it was a time. So yeah.
How much were your tickets?
We don't have to disclose that on the internet. It's fine.
Well, then who are you going with?
My sister, of course. So it'll be fun. And she has a potential contact to be able to potentially get us cheaper tickets for the following night because we have tickets for Saturday and she might be able to get tickets for Sunday. So we're going to see if we can try to see him twice in one weekend. And I would cease to exist on this plane of
You would
existence.
combust. Yeah.
I would ascend to a different plane and be like, this is it. I could get hit by a bus tomorrow. I don't care.
Yeah.
So that's me.
Queen.
Well, for me, it's just relaxing, poolside, and just chilling. Normally, my parents decide whether we're going to take a family vacation or not pretty spontaneously. So I have really no idea until the last minute. So, but until then, it's relaxing, being in the pool, all that fun stuff. So,
Right on.
Follow-up question. In preparation for a potentially spontaneous trip, do you always have a bag packed ready to go just in case? Or is it not that spontaneous?
it's not that spontaneous. Spontaneous is like if my parents want to go someplace, they'll give me like maybe like a couple of days notice. And then, so not as spontaneous, but still like not an ample amount of time.
Okay, that's fair.
So
You know who loves spontaneous adventures? All dogs love spontaneous adventures.
Yeah. They're like, ride? Sign me up.
Okay, great.
I'll be
Listen.
I'll be walking to us. He'll be like, we'll walk past a stranger's car. They'll open the door. He'll be like, guess I'm getting in this car.
Oh, and adventure time.
That's as spontaneous as it gets.
listen, as a
Okay.
callback to our last episode, I now see golden retriever TikToks thanks to Daniel and German Shepherd TikToks on my FYP.
Oh, I love
And you
both
keep-
of them.
And you keep sharing them with us, and we're like, yeah, the universe, because your FYP knows more about you than you do.
Yeah.
That's fact.
No, the
So, like, your
FYP, here's what we
knows,
talk about.
and then knows more about you than you do.
Have you ever
Hello?
seen like a golden retriever German Shepherd puppy?
They're beautiful.
Oh my
No.
gosh. Yeah.
I
Look
don't
it
want
up.
to.
Look
No,
it up.
I'm not going
Okay,
to.
Also-
fine. We'll take care of that for you.
Also, Bernese Mountain Dog Golden Retriever mixes. Also beautiful.
Bernies are so pretty.
My neighbor has a
Mm.
Bernie. Ah, beautiful dog. Beautiful boy.
We digress. Pete, what are you
We
doing?
do digress. Yeah.
Summer plans. Next week, I have a 5-day PD, Next Generation Science Standards focused. Kind of excited about it. They're also paying me $500 to do that.
Third.
I'm getting paid to do it.
Oh,
Oh,
Getting
there you
paid
go.
to science.
I'm on board. Okay.
Pretty good deal. I'm doing summer school to help fund a house project. I've got a big dig I got to do for a water pipe. Bummer. But summer school is getting done remotely, so I can still do summer school from right here,
Oh, fun.
which is pretty cool. Still going to be running the school's garden. which I'm happy about that. I've got a student coming to help out with that, which he's excited about that as well. And of course, I might, get a couple plants or something. Who knows?
A couple of plants.
You get more plants?
Yeah.
Never in my days would I expect
Not
that
surprised
from you,
at all.
I've got, because there's a lot of very specific plans I have for the garden, but they'll probably take a couple years to get all the stuff I want.
Okay. That's fair.
And then probably some side trips. I want to go to Hocking Hills. That's in Southeast Ohio. Beautiful. Waterfalls, all kinds of things. And I got some friends in Pittsburgh. I want to swing over and see while I'm over there. Yeah, that's my summer plan.
Nice.
We all got things to do and
We all got things to
go.
do.
And sleep.
Yes.
And I'll be sleeping, yes. I did also just agree to pick up a friend's dad at the airport at 6:30 one Sunday, which I'm not stoked about. 6:30 in the morning on a Sunday.
I gathered, but that's very kind of you. You can take a nap after you drop them off.
I'm definitely going to. Yeah. All right. So next phase of this episode, let's make goals for each other. What's the summer goal you have for each of us, Joey? No, Carleen, you go first.
No, I don't know. Joey.
Thank God I have nothing.
Joey, I don't know.
I warned you guys before the episode. I was like,
yeah, but that doesn't mean we actually think about it right at that moment.
I can go first. My goal for Peter for Louise is for you to just live so without care and just live in your plants in your garden and just like keep showing the world your plants and don't let anyone bring you down because I love your plants. So basically buy more plants. That's my goal for you. So that'll happen. Carleen, my goal for you is to get a dog. I'm kidding. My goal for you is to just like, I know you said you're getting stir crazy, but like, I want you to enjoy the relaxation because I understand I sometimes can also be a person who like, if I have too much downtime, I get stressed because I like feel like I should be doing something and can't enjoy relaxing, but like, you deserve to enjoy to relax because like you do a lot. So like enjoy relaxation. That is my goal for you. I gave Pete a silly one and Carleen a legit one.
Well, I'm gonna feed off Joey's. And for Pete, I think my goal for you is to not take on so much this summer, meaning take some time for you. Kind of like what Joey said, like go buy your plants and go, do things for you and not necessarily for other people because you need that time to, regenerate and, be ready for next school year. And Joey, post more dances on TikTok.
Fine. I did one the other day.
You did do one the other day, but now that is your summer goal because we're not doing well. I know you're going to be at camp, but do more fun things.
Fine.
On TikTok.
I know I need to get back into TikTok more. Like I still post as much as I can, but like I like do want to like get more into like being creative and not just like, oh look, a sound, a lip sync. Great.
I haven't posted a TikTok in I think 2 months.
That's what it should have been.
That's my new goal for you is to also post. When worlds collide. My goal for you is to post a plant TikTok. Plant TikTok is thriving.
I love plant TikTok. Oh my gosh.
Be on plant TikTok. You have the most plants.
I don't. I've seen the people on plant TikTok and I'm like, dang.
Okay, but our collective goal for you, Pete, is to post more TikToks.
All right. That's fair. We're really piling on the goals now.
Specifically.
Yeah.
Well, you're the one that came up with the goal thing. So
then also dye your mohawk a color. That's my new goal.
So I'm going to, but it just has to be longer. Like right now, it's barely a mohawk. It's very short still.
That's fair.
So as it gets longer, it's also going to get narrower. So probably about here. And then it's going to get turned blue.
Nice.
So,
Love that for you.
And I actually made that goal today with one of my colleagues. I was like, I want to have it long and blue by the start of fall, the start of school. So making all kinds of goals today. Goals on goals on goals.
I know. We gave you like 10.
Yeah. But I mean, realistically, I was going to buy more plants anyways. So
That's true. So I felt bad. So I had to think
fair
of
enough.
one.
All right, Carleen, my goal for you, short and sweet. Hit 10K.
Yeah. 10K dog.
And that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it at hit 10K. And Joey,
I would also like that goal. Thank you.
When I was thinking of goals for you, the first thing that came to my mind was like, see a moose. And I was like, why? Why would I come up with that? Why is that my goal for Joey? So that is not my goal for you.
I mean,
however,
I haven't seen a moose in many years. I would be down.
If you see a moose, think of me. Be like, Pete manifested that moose. Uh-oh, it's running at me. Uh-oh. I
got a moose.
Okay, we're just going to switch to the camera.
It's a moose.
And if you press the bottom of this, it collapses for some reason. I don't know why.
What happened to the moose? That's upsetting.
That's the moose. Yeah, I don't get why. That's what it is. Anyways.
All right. So actual goal for Joey. And I'm gonna make it a shared goal for all three of us. Months ago, we all made like a weight loss goal.
Yikes.
Hit it. That's for all three of us.
I mean, if I write the weight loss goal on a piece of paper and then punch the piece of paper, does that count as hitting the goal?
No. Not at all.
That's a Pete thing to say. Yeah, just be aware.
Don't flatter
yourself. You said a Pete thing. You
did say a Pete thing.
Did say a Pete thing.
Listen, I also make stupid jokes. I think I told you all earlier. I made a joke during class today, and one of my kiddos said, "You need to bring better jokes to your new job next year." I was like, I don't have any better jokes. That's just who I am.
All right, fine. Your personal summer goal is not a group goal. Get better teacher jokes in.
Oh,
my teacher jokes are great.
Apparently not.
Every time a kid says, "I'm tired," I say, "Hi, tired." I'm Mr. Hendricks. Classic.
I've got a similar thing that I do. They're like, "Conan, can I go to the bathroom?" And I'm like, "Not in here." Every time.
Oh my gosh.
Every time. And they're like, "I'm sick of you."
when my kids ask to go to the bathroom, I just go, "No." But they know me well enough. They go, "Okay, thanks," and then leave.
All right.
Good times. 10 out of 10.
So now let's talk about the future of the podcast. Like we're taking a little break here for the summer to recharge our batteries and have some fun. What's it going to look like when we come back?
Well, I think we collectively.
Is that a question?
Yeah, because I don't remember exactly, so I'll make it a question, and then
so you want to know.
I also would like to be reminded.
Well, I think we collectively talked like a week or two ago, I think, about what next season's going to look like. And I know that I heard from some people who are avid listeners and viewers of the podcast, and they really had liked the stream of consciousness episodes, to the point where they made a recommendation that maybe we sporadically add them throughout the season, not just when we are having it or having a moment. So I really think that is kind of a direction that we could possibly go with, maybe do 1 or 2 arcs, and then a stream of consciousness episode. That way they're trickled in here and there, but we're still doing our arcs. And I know, and Joey, correct me if I'm wrong, I know we also talked about, the arcs maybe looking a little bit differently, that, not all 3 of us have to do an episode of an arc. We can, do maybe two of us collaborate on an arc, or if only two of us want to do that arc, that type of thing. I think that's where we were kind of going, but correct me if I'm wrong,
I know
Joey.
we definitely talked. Yeah, no, we definitely talked about like, if we think of a theme for an arc, if it only makes sense to do 2 episodes under that theme, we'll do 2 episodes.
Yeah.
If we think of a really good theme, but realistically it should just be like a one-off, 1 episode, we can do that too. If we think of a good arc and we think it needs 10 episodes, we can do whatever we want. Like, it doesn't have to be tried and true 3. I don't think we'll ever do a 10 episode arc. That's like half a season. But like, I think we're gonna I think we'll allow ourselves some more flexibility so that we like, I don't want to say feel trapped in an arc, because I haven't felt trapped in any arcs. I've liked the ones we've done, but like, I think it'll help us be more creative, and I think it'll help people who listen, who like want to give suggestions, help be more creative. Because like, if someone gives a suggestion, it doesn't have to be like, well, these 3 episodes could be this. It could just be like, I want 1 episode of you eating kale. I don't know. That's not an actual idea.
You can make it happen. I'm growing some kale.
That's fair. I have kale in my kitchen right now. But I think it just gives us more possibilities to just like be more creative, but also just be like more nonsensical and fun. And I think that'll be great.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I definitely, and I think it'll give us a little bit more freedom too. So say and I'm just using this as an example, but if we wanted to do like a strictly dance arc, Pete doesn't necessarily have to host one or do it. He has to participate in the other 2, but he doesn't have to host his own episode. So I think by doing that with the arcs, along with trickling in some
human nonsense.
Thank you. I drew a blank. We'll have a little bit more freedom with it. And that way not everything is so scripted out.
Yeah.
So
because I think was it Dakota who was talking about this? It's just like, you 3 seemed like more of yourselves when you did the stream of nonsense. You were just like hanging out, and it was like more, not necessarily more enjoyable, but more enjoyable, which I don't disagree.
Yeah, there wasn't any kind of pressure to stick to like an outline.
Yeah,
right.
I said that while having an outline, but it's that small outline.
But this is a loose outline. It's still like similar, like freedom. I agree.
Yeah.
I also think we talked about like, yes, we're not going to post any videos in the summer. We definitely will still probably try to like shoot some over the summer, and it could be like maybe we try an arc in the summer of like we do an adventure or like whatever. So when we do come back, end of August, early September, I forget the dates.
I think we were planning early September, because I'll return back to work, and you guys will just be getting ready to go back to work.
Yeah. So we'll start early September, and like season 2 will take us like through December basically. But like the first couple weeks of or all of September might be summer episodes. But like, who knows?
Yeah.
I think we, and by we I mean me, have like an idea of like how to do the intro for the audio a little differently, possibly. And like, I don't know if anyone out there wants to like write us a new intro, you can, or if you actually, I love our intro music. We might just keep it forever. But like, we might try messing around with that stuff too, just to keep it interesting and like lights, and like, you never know what's going to happen. So like, we're just hoping to be more creative season 2, especially because the last month we've all gone through it. So like, I think some time to recharge and get like creative again. I think we're now kind of good at this, so I think it will set us up for a lot of success in season 2.
Well, and I think something going off of the intro and outro, we are definitely gonna, since we do have this upcoming season under our belt, I think what we can look at doing is doing some compilation of some of the episodes as the intro, because now we have videos to do that for. Social media will kind of hopefully be a little bit different too, where we're actually posting on that a little bit more consistently as well.
You mean actually use our social media? Great.
Both on Instagram and on TikTok. I feel like we're just going to have to make a schedule for that as well, pending, the arc or something to that effect. So
I would love to see, and this is now just brainstorming on podcast. So hello, feel free to join in, everyone listening and watching. I think we should feel more freedom of like, oh, there's a trend going on TikTok right now. I could just do that on the podcast page and make it about the podcast. But like one of us just like does a video and like doesn't even necessarily have to be like, okay, we discussed doing this post now. It's just we should like all feel the more freedom to be like, oh, I have an idea. Let's just do it.
Like, really commit we post to being nonsense.
Yeah, because like I think we're good at that with the Instagram. Like we never like say like, hey, I'm gonna make an Instagram post or hey, I'm gonna make an Instagram story. Like we're good at just going on and doing that. So I think we should get better at doing that with TikTok too. Like, oh, let's just post on TikTok because that would be good.
Well, because a lot of what we've used TikTok for is sneak peeks. We've done, dancing trends for like our challenge episode for Pete, but really just utilizing it for those trends and some other stuff, I think would be beneficial.
Yeah, we love social media. That's why we're here.
Social media is how we met. So,
and despite that, I still like it.
I think that's coming too close for me, though.
What, social media?
No, you liking me.
Oh, I mean, have I liked you this whole time? The jury's still out. I'm kidding. You're cool, I guess.
Funnier than you.
Okay. Well, I'm like half your age, so I'm gonna be alive longer.
Dang. That's almost certainly true, yeah. Unless you see a moose.
Oh, God. If I'm not in a cart, maybe.
Yeah. All right, and the last thing I got written down for the episode, dark turn. I love challenges, and I would love to challenge all of our listener/watchers. The name of the game is do something nonsensical, fun, legal. Important disclaimer: don't do anything illegal. Have fun, be nonsensical, be laughing. Make a video of it. Tag us in it. Maybe we'll make a compilation. Like, hey, here's all of our listeners doing nonsense things. It's listener nonsense. But we want to see you guys like having fun too.
Make a reel.
Yeah.
All the things. We want to see
you guys having fun. You guys are part of the nonsense family, and you see us do crazy stuff. Let us see you do crazy stuff too.
Or even
try weird food combinations. Throw a beach ball in the face of your friend at the beach safely with consent. Like anything fun and nonsense.
Ooh, do an impersonation of us.
Ooh, do a backflip on a trampoline while holding cake. Oh my gosh! Wow.
No, to be honest, go back through any of our arcs and base one of your TikToks off of that. You have about 22 videos to pick from, so we'd love to see what you guys come up with.
Yeah, you guys are funny too.
I would love to know how you would alter a mythical animal. That's from like episode 2.
How do you remember that stuff?
Because it was about me.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I gave you that question. All right.
Yeah,
well,
and I thought it was so smart.
I'm actually going to pose a question to you guys as we're wrapping up season 1. I want you guys to think back through all 22 episodes and what has been your top 3 moments of season 1.
Are you asking us right now or the audience?
You guys right now.
Okay, great. Man. Okay, well, number 1's easy. The amount of serotonin I got from like collaborating with all of our friends to give you those compliments was like the highlight of life. I was like, to be able to bring this much joy and love to someone through the internet, dope. Love that. Number 2, I'm gonna this is kind of cheating, but like I've really, as much as obviously I love the 3 of us doing this, there's just like something so fun and like a new energy with having a guest. So like all of the times we've had guests, so like Olivia, Hillary, Holly, Dan, have that been the only 4? Maybe. But like having guests is just so fun. We should try to do more guests. So I'm gonna call that number 2 is like whenever we've had guests because I love it. And number 3, this is like in the editing process, but the amount of joy I get making the outros whenever we just like say or do something dumb is like usually my favorite part of an episode is like the ending being goofy. I'm here for it. So like
Pete with his body roll comment last episode,
or just any of the outros. Like sometimes I say something dumb, sometimes we're all just laughing and it's cute. Like 10 out of 10. I love the outros because it's so fun. Those are my top 3 things of the podcast so far.
Pete.
I've got 2. I can't think of a third because my memory is really bad.
It's okay, Steven. You got this.
Well, I'll go with the 2 and then I'll think of another one. All right. The first thing I like the most, number 1 thing I like the most, I love the bloopers that like Carleen gets. Like,
true. Yeah.
I love those so much. Like, I love looking like a fool.
You're good.
I'm very good at it. Yeah.
We all,
I'm like, I wish I could get paid for that. Not yet.
Yeah, we need to do that sponsor thing.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Oh no, I got my third now. Okay. My number 2 thing, Joey's food episode. Loved it. That was so much fun. That was so much fun. Like, I was like, gonna be nice. No one's gonna expect that. And then Carleen started being a little mean, and I was like, I'm jumping in. I'm not nice anymore. And you were Joey. Great sport.
Yeah, no one expected
sport.
Carleen to be my villain.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna not do him.
Yeah, I loved it. I love that episode. That was so much fun. The third thing, and I wish
you enjoyed it.
I wish
I couldn't eat for a week.
I wish I had made this my most important one because I thought it too late. Getting Carleen to say she would get a dog at 10K. No, that's my favorite.
That is true.
Hands down, favorite one. On tape, on video, we have it recorded. Undeniable. Carleen being like, fine, at 10K, I'll get a dog.
True. I'm pretty sure I know which episode it's like. You'll find it.
Santi already clipped the recording, so you guys are safe.
Perfect. Love Santi.
Your turn.
I guess I have to answer. These are in no particular order, but definitely having all of the guests on the podcast. So Holly, Hillary, Olivia, Daniel, they definitely have made, the episodes so much more entertaining and fun than they already were. And I agree,
Words
Joey.
are hard.
We definitely need more guests in the upcoming season.
Definitely have at least 3 lined up.
Definitely Joey's food episode. Because the amount of Smosh vibes I got from that episode,
I mean, fair.
Brought me joy, and I went into it thinking that Pete was going to be a little devilish with me, but no.
But then
but then he was.
Yeah.
So.
I was like, I'm gonna be good. Carleen's probably gonna be good because she's always good. And then you were like, and I was like, me too.
Listen,
I'm very influenceable.
If anyone ever says, what was your lowest point in life? I will just play them that episode. Be like, hear the decline in my voice. Or if you're watching,
when you were like,
see the failure
easy cheese
in my
and
face
soy sauce.
I was going to say Oreos and easy cheese.
That was the turning point. I was just like, I might perish. How did I get to this point? Everything is bad.
And this is the last one's going to be really corny, but just being able to do this podcast with the 2 of you. I don't think I would have done the podcast if it had been anybody else.
I would have.
Bro.
Well, sorry, I'm going to take back everything I said then.
No, you're bringing up negative thoughts with the food episode, so that's for my mood right now. Anyways, continue being sweet.
No, I just in general being able to do the podcast with you two. I don't think I'd do the podcast with anybody else. You guys are my family. And you're always protective of me and make sure that I'm okay. And yeah, so.
Speaking of that protectiveness.
Uh-oh.
You know what's very protective and loving unconditionally? A dog.
Always.
Oh, I thought you were going for toast. Oh, you have the mask. I never bought one. I forgot about that. I was going to buy one of those and I didn't.
I bought 10 of them.
That's an inside joke if you're watching.
Yeah. That's for us.
But yeah.
I have a follow-up question. Since both of you talked about my food episode. Specifically, not just food combination. If from what you can remember, what was your favorite moment in that episode of me being miserable?
Anytime we told you to put soy sauce or put easy cheese on it, you was just like, leave it alone. I should have pretended to say that I liked easy cheese. Otherwise, you wouldn't have used it so much.
That's so true. I threw that out today. I went through my fridge and I was like, why do I still have this? I don't use it. So I threw it out.
So that's my favorite moment from that
my favorite moment. So I'll say what I was most impressed by. You had the foresight to be like, I can't be at my desk. I need to be in the kitchen for this.
That's true.
So that was
very teeny.
That was a pro move. That's what a pro does.
Thank you. My favorite moment of that episode was the first one when I got to put bacon and peanut butter on a sandwich. That was my highlight.
Yeah, but side note, you had already done that before. Insider secret, you've already done that before. So it wasn't really something new to you.
Well, I'd done peanut butter bacon shakes. I've never done it on a sandwich. I've never had that combination physically.
So no, you still have it. You still have that combination, sir.
I'm saying it was my favorite part. I didn't say it was a new discovery. So it was my favorite part because it was delicious.
You're welcome.
Also, what was surprisingly good? There was something that should have been bad that I liked.
Ice cream and OJ?
I mean, I think I expected that was fine. It was the combination of the hummus and barbecue with a pita chip. I was like, I shouldn't enjoy this, but no, it was what'd you have me put on avocado, Carleen? The first time I was like, why is this good?
Sugar.
It was sugar, and I think was it just sugar or sugar and something else? Because I remember being like,
the first time around was sugar and avocado, and then I think I had you put something extra on it.
Well, easy cheese will always ruin it for me, but yeah, I remember being
and then you're like, why is this good?
You're gonna walk past easy cheese in the store and start crying.
Yeah. I had already been doing that. Now it's just gonna be tenfold because I have trauma. It's fine. Yikes.
That makes me happy.
Let's never do a challenge arc again, except we've already discussed Pete doing a revenge arc. So
yeah.
I'd actually forgotten about that until just now. So
Joey!
Yeah. Well, I think it'll be good content. So I wanted to how about that content, baby? Here for it.
On paper now. Boom. Revenge. Now I'll put it on a sticky note on my printer. So I have all summer to plot my revenge.
Unless you lose it. So
it's on a sticky note.
Doesn't matter. A sticky note loses its sticky on the back.
Oh, you're right.
Stick on the back.
Honestly, hold the phone.
Uh-oh.
Let's brainstorm on the podcast again. What if the first episode back, season 2, was just the summer check-in? We talk about summer, even if we recorded in July, we still would have done stuff. But then immediately, bam, revenge arc. I think that could be fun. Right away, ruin our lives. Let's do it. It'll give us so much serotonin going back into the school year. I think it'll be good.
Ugh. I'm gonna be outvoted 2-1 anyway, so my vote doesn't count.
Your vote counts. You never know.
We love democracy.
I could be nice. I was nice once this year.
That's
one
true.
And only.
Until you ruined it.
Your quota. I think that's your quota.
Yeah, so I'll be nice once this season. Maybe I'll use it there.
Because
Well, I
you
was
were the
being nice
devil.
I was being nice to Joey, and then you were like, ah.
Sir, you should have just kept going while you were ahead.
I can't help myself.
That sounds like a you problem.
It became a Joey problem. It
Mom,
wasn't a me
Dad,
problem.
stop fighting. Actually, I'm the mom. Okay, I digress.
Well said.
So fam, do we have anything else to discuss, or like, did we just finish our last episode of season 1?
I think we
Did
just
we make it?
yeah.
I think we did.
I think we just cleared our desk off. I think we're carrying our keys to the front office. Which, by the way, I did not turn my keys.
That's what I've been doing all
I
week.
kept them.
Were you supposed to turn them in?
Yikes.
Yes. But I was like,
Nice.
I want to keep my key because I want to come back and like I want to move stuff from the old drama storage room to the new drama storage room, and I need a key for that. So like they just had to give me one anyways.
Wait,
So.
you have to give your keys back at the end of
Every
every year?
single year, yeah.
That's wild. I've had
Yeah.
my same keys for 6 years. I'm only giving them back because I'm moving districts. That's wild.
Yeah. So I just kept mine. I was just like, here's my checklist. Here's my microphone and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Bye.
Ah,
Wow.
did we do it,
Fam.
Sam?
We did it.
We did it. Follow us.
Well, as we are wrapping up season 1, I actually
Crazy.
went onto our Anchor app and pulled up
Am I the only one not prepared today?
and pulled up a question
Yes, you are.
from the previous episode. So in our episode last week with Daniel Browning, our choreographed
Who?
nonsense.
Never heard of him.
I don't really follow dancers, so
Just kidding. Happy belated birthday.
Joey had put on the Q&A, what kind of dog do you think Carleen should get at 10K? And
Yeah, good call.
or what is your favorite dance move?
Gotta hit him with that
And-
2 for 1.
And our good friend Dakota, who was listening to the podcast probably an hour ago, shout out to you. She says Carleen should get that same dog as Zero in The Nightmare Before Christmas. Super easy to take care of.
oh yeah, that's brilliant.
Just kill a dog and make it a ghost. Great. Peter,
So-
don't come for me. That's a joke.
You got him upset now, Joey?
Listen, it's a ghost dog. It was the joke. Don't actually murder animals. Adopt, don't shop. All the things. Okay. Carry on.
Yeah, find a dead dog and make it a ghost dog. Come on.
That is not the response I expected.
What even? I can't.
Murder's not cool, but scavenging is fine.
No, sir. Okay. So, shout out Dakota. Thank you for answering our question. Clearly, you got a amazing response from the two of them. So, fam, we did it. We're wrapped for season 1. But in the meantime, make sure you follow us on TikTok and Instagram. TikTok at Triple the Nonsense, Instagram at Triple the Nonsense Podcast. Follow us on all of our personal social medias. Those will be in the description box of the unedited version of the podcast on YouTube. Hit us up in our email and let us know what you guys want to see for season 2. We love to hear ideas from the viewers and listeners. Fellas, final thoughts as we wrap it up.
I think even if we're not posting episodes over the summer, which we're not, like we'll try to still be more active on the Instagram and TikTok because we can still post stuff there if we're not.
and we'll
doing
have time
episodes.
for a change.
Absolutely, yeah.
Mhm.
And also, like, there could be a fun surprise over the summer, so just like keep an eye out and wear sunscreen, you hooligans. No one wants
Yeah.
skin cancer. That's my
That's a
final
fact.
thought.
But the three of us appreciate everybody who has listened, has watched. has, sent in ideas for us to do on the podcast. To all of our guests this season, thank you so much for being part of it. And we love you guys. So.
And like, shout out to Holly. I don't think we've reminded her enough, but like, she made us so much art, even like throughout from like listening to our episodes and getting inspiration. Like, dope. So Holly, like, shout out to you.
We love you,
Holly.
Put that on a t-shirt. Shout out to you. We have to have one more.
Holly, please wear a shirt that says "Shout out to Holly,"
or put that on a t-shirt.
Literally,
make one for Joey that says, "Hey, shout out to Joey," and Joey can wear that one.
Here
you
for
would.
it.
Yeah.
Put me on a t-shirt.
Well, guys, if there's nothing else on that final note,
I'm Joey.
I'm Carleen.
And I'm Pete. And this has been Triple the Nonsense Season 1.
Woo! Season 2's coming for you, baby.